Doing okay? You all look like deer in the headlights out there. This is good, man. This is good. Okay, are you ready? Again, Dr. Michael Shermer.
We were just deciding whether there was a God or not. Just amongst ourselves. There isn't. Okay, so. Well, on this business of the fine-tunedness and the conspiracy to produce us, are we to believe that the universe is about 13.7 billion years old? Are we to believe that for the first 13.699 billion years, God was doing nothing, just hanging around, waiting to produce us, just kind of waiting for the final push? Meanwhile, just nothing's happening? Doesn't that strike you as just a wee bit self-serving? Like, it's all about me, right? I mean, God created the universe for me, and he sent down his son for me. It's all about me. We naturally do that. It's called the self-serving bias. We all do it. But that's the very point where our skeptical alarm should go off that, wait a minute, this is a typical human bias to think that the whole world centers around me, and maybe it doesn't. And the problem is this, that it appears that the creator of the universe has written several holy books to tell us about what that whole program is for me. And if you happen to be born in one place where this holy book, written by the creator of the universe, fits for those people and a different one over here, how are we to tell the difference between those? If there's a dispute amongst reasonable people living in the same society who can't decide, one believes this holy book, the other one believes that holy book, how are you to solve this dispute? Religion can't do it. That's what, well, politics is all about, right? So ultimately, religion can't give us these kinds of ultimate answers. Dinesh brought up the idea of what is the cause of the universe. Whatever the answer is, even if I'm wrong that it was some super smart extraterrestrial intelligence who was able to cause stars to collapse into black holes and create new universes. Let's say that's not right. God as an answer isn't an answer. It's just a three-letter word. It's a linguistic placeholder for I don't know. You could just use some other word. You could call it dark energy for all I care. I mean, it's just, and this is a good example because when cosmologists talk about something they can't explain, like why the galaxies are structured in a certain way, such that there's not enough stuff in them to hold them together to explain how they're rotating. There's something else in there we can't see. It's like an invisible stuff. Let's just call it dark matter, dark energy. By this, cosmologists don't mean that's the answer. They're just saying, we don't know what it is, we're just going to call it that for now. Now the work begins. For the intelligent design creationist or theist, that is the answer. That's the end of the discussion. Now we can quit and go do something else. So my point is, whatever you're doing when you're doing reason, logic, empiricism, trying to know something by your senses, God as an answer is not an answer. It's a non-answer. Finally, I guess my biggest beef with the idea of God is the problem of evil. We haven't discussed that yet, but we should. Why do bad things happen to good people? This is called the problem of theodicy. If God is all-powerful and all good, why do bad things happen? Evil happens, no question about it. Now, I'm not talking about why bad people kill other good people, because they're evil or they're sinful or they're nasty. Because then you'd say, well, free will. God gave us free will to make those choices. I'm not talking about that kind of evil. Why would a 5-year-old child die a horrible, brutal death of, you name it, leukemia, starvation? When you sit down tomorrow night or tomorrow morning or whenever you say your prayers to thank God for the meal, just remember this, there's hundreds of thousands of people starving to death every day. When you thank God for giving you the food, you are implicitly saying, and he didn't give it to those people over there. Why not? Why would he not do that? That's, to me, an unanswered. It has never been answered. And to me is the biggest argument that, well, the answer is this. There is no God. That's why. Or if there is a God, he's just not capable of doing it. He can't feed everybody, so he just lets a bunch of people starve to death every day. Whatever God is, that's not a particular God, I think, that is worthy of worship. Thank you.